Hi everyone, my name is Ryan. I'm here with Find Artist, and today we're going to show you the best and easiest way to build a website to sell your artwork. I'm going to go ahead and build a fake website for my friend Mara here, and we're going to make her a beautiful website, and I'm going to show you guys step by step along the way how I do it. So by the end of this tutorial, you'll have a website that looks a little something like this with your collections and all your art for sale and a little about me page. Super simple, and I show you how to do this very easy website just using Shopify, and we'll get into it right now. So here we are in Shopify. All you got to do is type in your email address and click Start Free Trial. Make a new password and your store name and click Create Your Store. They'll ask you a couple questions here. They're not too important. Don't worry about them that much. Then some personal information here. Now you're into your Shopify website. Easy as that. See, if you go ahead and click this little icon here so you can view what your website looks like right now, you'll see that it looks like this. So now we got to put some stuff in it. So you could go over here to Sales Channels, click Online Store, and you'll see Themes. Right under here you got Debut. We'll go ahead and keep using Debut here because it's the easiest one and it's pretty awesome. I like it just for art and selling art, what we're doing here. You can go ahead and click Customize. So this is kind of your sandbox right here where you can really make the website look how you want to. You can move around sections and swap around the order here. And it gives you a little live preview there on the right side. And if you click this button, it'll show you how it looks on mobile, so on phones, which is super important nowadays because a lot of online e-commerce people are buying so many things on their phones, so that has to look on point. We're going to head back over to the desktop version and build from there. We're going to go ahead and click into the slideshow here. And what you can do is you can add different images through these little buttons on here and change whatever settings to make it look exactly how you want it. But for simplicity's sake, we're going to go ahead and remove that. Then this image with text overlay section, we're going to go ahead and move that to the top. Use that to be the first thing that people see when they go to our website here. It's going to look real nice and a big header. So I'm going to go ahead and add an image here for my friend Mara. There we go. That looks good. Usually I'd use a higher quality picture. This is just what I grabbed from her Facebook page. Super easy. I'm going to go ahead and click Save over here. I'm going to toss in a little art by Mara Suzuki. See how that looks there. Then I'm going to go ahead and put her little tagline in here. Unique and personal art pieces full of expression and feelings. Gotta love it. So that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and make the section a little smaller. There we go, so it fits in a little better. So let's swap over to mobile, see how that looks. Looks pretty good to me. Format's just nice. We're not going to add a button here because we're going to have the different collections down below here, so don't worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. Go back. See this featured collection right here? You can use that if you have only a few pieces of art that you want to display and sell, but Mara's got a couple pieces that we want to sell, so we're going to go ahead and remove that section and add a collection list here. And go back, go ahead and save it. We're going to go ahead and edit this little section here, put something nice in that. We'll go ahead and just toss one of these in there because that goes along with her inspiration. Go ahead and paste that in there. And that looks good to me. See how you have a collection list here? Now we want to go back and actually make some collections and upload some artwork within those collections. So now that it's saved, we can head back over here. Now you head over to Products. And you click Add Product. To add a picture, all you got to do is pull it up and drop it in over here. There's your picture. Add your title. Then your description. Click Save. And then what you could do, you can click View right here to view how it looks within your website. So right now it says sold out. But if you can see, it looks like a pretty legit product page that people can buy your art from. So let's add some inventory here since it says sold out. Just scroll down here and add 1 to the quantity. If you're just selling an original, if you're selling prints or something, you can add more to the quantity, however many you have. And we're going to go ahead and add a price. And so that shows your price. If you wanted to show a compare at price to kind of show it as a marked down price, you could say marked down from 1,000, and then you'll see how it looks on here. See how it sort of says 1,000? No, just kidding. It's for 900 on sale. You can have that on there if you want. Some people might like it when they're trying to buy, but it could also give kind of a cheap feeling to your website. So we're going to go ahead and take that off. So now we're going to go ahead and put in the rest of the products and the pieces of artwork that she has for sale. I wanted to take a second to tell you guys about Find Artists. Find Artists is a new art marketplace that guarantees your art exposure to art buyers. We do this by displaying art on the front page in a different order for each visitor. This means that every single artist on the platform gets their chance in front of prospective art buyers. So you should head over to findartist.net to check it out. Alright, now that we have all our Upwork loaded, let's organize them into collections now. Gonna head over here to collections and click create collection. Type in the title. You can put it in a little description, but that's not that important. And then we're going to go ahead and click manual here because that's a little easier. And click save. Head back out here. So now that we have a collection made, we can head back over to products. And then we're going to go ahead and select each one that goes into that collection. Click actions and click add to collection. That'll be here. And click save. So now if we go over to collections and click on it, you'll see that these 2 pieces of art are now in that collection. And we can head back over to here to the online store and click customize. Head down here to collection list and select a collection. I'm going to go ahead and click on whichever collection you want. Save it. And there it is. Now you can go ahead and click on that collection and see how it looks on the online store. I'm going to go ahead and add the other 2 collections and I'll check back with you later. Alright, now that we got all that uploaded, our website's starting to come along pretty good. It's starting to look like a very legit website. And as you can see here, all the collections and all of the art is displayed, as well as the prices and the names. So if you wanted to add a little more information on the thumbnail here for your shoppers, such as the size or the medium of your pieces, you can add that right into the name. So like this one, instead of just saying muteness, you could say muteness 16 by 20, maybe, whatever the size is, and then acrylic on canvas, or however you want to describe the medium of your piece of artwork, because there's no limit to what you can make your art out of, and you can sell it all online. It's wonderful. But now we're going to go ahead and add an About Us page. So we're going to close out that, head over here to Pages. I'm going to add a page. We're going to go ahead and type in the name of the page, About Me. And then we're going to go ahead and put a picture. You already had this uploaded, but if you wanted to upload another picture, all you had to do is click Upload File, select the one, click Choose It, and then pick it, select how big you want it to be. We're going to go ahead with large because it's an About Me picture, because it's an About Me page and you want your picture to be nice and big on there. Click Insert Image, and there you go. But so we're going to center this image now so that it's not aligned left. Like if you go over to the, like if you click Save and then go over to View the Page, you'll see that it's aligned left, and then all the text that you have under that will be aligned in the middle. So we're going to want to take that picture and move it over to the middle. So all you want to do is double click on there. This comes up and you click Alignment in the middle. Click edit image, and there you go. Click save, and click view page. Now it's in the middle. Now we're going to go ahead and paste in the rest of the stuff in the bottom. This, you can have it in the middle or you can have it aligned left. To change that, all you got to do is click here in the alignment. You can left align or leave it in center align. I'm going to go ahead and leave it center aligned here, but I am going to make these bigger, so we're going to highlight the headlines and make that heading 2 on all of those. And these will just stay as a paragraph formatting. So that looks fine. Let's click save and see how our page looks. I think that's a pretty good About Me page. So now to get that to appear here in the menu, we're going to have to go back and edit the menu in the navigation. So head over to navigation here, and then we're going to click main menu. We're going to click add menu item, About Me, and then link it to the pages here, the one page that we made, and click save. And we're going to go ahead and edit the name of catalog and just say all art. And click save. So now when we go to our online store, you see this amazing home page that's connected to the collections here, and you have an About Me page, and where you can find all your art right here for sale. Alright, so now we need just a few final touches to the site here. As you can see, this just says Find Artist Example. I'll show you how to put in a logo, and we're going to clean up this little footer down here. So we're going to head back over to our Shopify site, our Shopify themes. I'm going to go ahead and customize the theme. And here you got the header. You're going to go ahead and select image for the logo. Going to upload another one. We'll just go ahead and toss in the Find Artist logo here. And then you can also change how big you want it just by editing the width. We'll go with that size. It looks pretty good. And we'll click save. And then we'll head down here to the footer. We could go ahead and take out one of these quick links and take out this. You can leave the newsletter if you want to collect emails. That'd be a good way to keep track of all the people that are fans of you. Or you can just take it out altogether if you're not building an email list, because that's just kind of something extra to take people's attention away from what you're doing on here. If you are collecting emails, then you can leave it. That works. But here are the quick links. We're going to put in some housekeeping links in there so that you can get some good SEO and get found on Google, because these links right here are very important. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to do that by heading over to Shopify again. So for these links, you're going to head over to Settings and click on the Legal button here. So you're going to have your refund policy, privacy policy, and terms of service. You can also toss in your shipping policy here also. But your privacy policy and terms of service, that's super important if you want to do anything on the internet nowadays. If you don't have a privacy policy or terms of service, you will not be able to get found on Google. But luckily, Shopify makes it super easy. Like right here, you can click create from template for all of these. And what it does is it makes a easy fill in the blank type of thing that you can fill out yourself, and it takes all the guesswork out of it, so you don't even have to work with a lawyer to get these, basically these legal documents here that Shopify makes it super easy for you to make. So after you edit those, you could go ahead and click save. Then we're going to head back over to customize our site. And head back to the footer in the quick links. You're going to click Edit Menu. It'll take you back over here to Shopify. And you can change these to privacy policy and link that to your privacy policy right there. Apply the change, add another menu item, terms of service. All right, once we get all of those in there, go ahead and click Save. And we can view our online store. And you see that it has here those policy tabs here under your quick links, which is super important. And we're lucky that Shopify makes it so easy. And then the visuals of your site is pretty much done. Now all you have to do is add a domain and link up your bank account, and you could be selling art today. But if you see this little thing down here, you can see that your online store is password protected with some kind of password. But that means that your site isn't really open to the public. You can see the preview here so that you can build it, but it's not open to the public until you actually pay the $30 a month to Shopify so that you could sell through their site. So if you want to change that, go ahead and click Manage Preferences. And then as it says here, to disable your password page, you need to pick a plan. And then they'll have you put in your bank account information so that you can actually be paying Shopify to use your service. And then you'll go ahead and click Enable Password there to remove that password protection so anybody can see your website when they go to your website. So last thing I got here is to show you a little bit about domains. You want to head over to domains.google.com, and then you can search for whatever type of domain you want right here. It's really important when you think you have a domain that you want to use. And a domain is just the name of your website, basically, that when you type in, like say google.com, google.com is the domain for Google. So it's really important when you think you have a domain that you want to use that you go to domains.google.com to see if it's available. You don't want to type it into the bar up here because it may or may not come up as someone else's website, but if it doesn't come up and it is available, then there's some people out there with bots on the internet that'll snatch that domain from you so that they'll take it and buy it so that you have to pay them so that you can use it. Some mean people that don't bring any value to society, but so yes, just come here to Google Domains, and I'm gonna go ahead and toss one up like mirrorart.com. And I'll see that that's not available, but mirrorart.net is available for $12 a year, or I could swap it over to artsbymira.com. That should be available. Wow, that's not even available either. But you get the picture. That's how you go about finding one. And then when you have one that you want, you go ahead and click the add to cart here. Then you go to your cart, and then you click checkout. Then you go ahead and put in all your information there, save and continue and all that. I'm not gonna buy this domain right now, but then after you own the domain, then you'll go back, click on it, and then you'll scroll down a little bit, click build a website, and then create a website, and then you'll see another box that says a online store, because that's what you're doing. You're building a store that you're selling stuff, and then you'll click Shopify, and then you'll just link the name of your store to your domain. It'll take care of itself. If you have a little bit of trouble with that, just do a quick Google search and you can take care of that real easy. So that's it. We have a pretty legit website now. You got your art on an About Me page. Anybody can go here and buy your art now. It took us less than a day, and you can do this pretty easy. Anybody can do this themselves if they follow this easy tutorial. So that's all for this one, everyone. Remember to head over to findartist.net to check out the art marketplace that guarantees artist exposure to buyers. The link is in the description, and leave a comment if you have any questions. Adios.